Yeah, Alex and Steve, it's snowing now, but earlier this morning it was clear and it was dry. It gave people an opportunity to get to that higher ground and look out at a distance over the town of Superior and really see the damage, but also give them an opportunity to look for their home and see if they could see the damage that was there. As heartbreaking as it is, so many people went out to either put their anxiety at rest or unfortunately confirm some of their fears that their home is gone. From an overlook, people are bracing to find destruction or relief.
Half of it's burnt, but it's like all the farms and stuff are burnt down.
Calvin Sherman's home was spared, so he's looking for others.
We just came up here to see what we could see, yeah.
It truly seemed impossible.
Tanner Cahoon couldn't find his house in the distance. Then he got a text from a friend.
This is the house, which is, thank God, still standing. You can see that the lawn is completely burnt.
Before he came here, hope seemed impossible.
I thought there was zero chance that our house could still be standing after what I saw. So hopefully a reason to, at least hang on to hope until you know one way or another.
That same hope is something others know they won't find here.
Are you guys okay?
We don't know yet. We can't tell.
Barb Benish and her husband can't see their home in the distance.
And I think we wanted to see if we could see.
We're afraid to see.
Yeah, kind of afraid to see it, but, kind of had to come over and check it out a little bit.
They're convinced it's gone, captured from their neighbor's Ring doorbell.
He was able to see, and he kind of let us know that our house and our neighbor's house on the corner looked like they were pretty much leveled.
Despite their loss, they're seeing a community with homes saved, even if it wasn't their own.
Well, sure. But you don't want anybody to lose their home. Now I know what that feels like. I never never imagined I would know what that feels like. But I'm thrilled, literally, for our neighbors and our friends that, if they have their homes, that's amazing news. That's the best news you can get.
For those who still don't know, they're making the trek further down into town in hopes of finding the answers they don't have yet. So many people that did go over to that overlook, they kind of had a general idea if they believed if their home was standing or not. And then there were some people who genuinely didn't know, and they did make that walk further. Some people knew that their home was standing on the other hand, but they still went down. And that was in the case, for instance, I talked to one family who needed to get medicine out of their home. They didn't have time to go back and grab that. Other people were going home for supplies. And then we talked to a whole lot of people with this cold weather, with this snow. They were going home, even if it was far, to make sure that their water is turned off so that those pipes don't burst. Because what a miracle it is that their home is standing, but what a shame it would be that something terrible like the pipes bursting would occur because they're not home and they don't have that power.
Yeah, and it's good for the people who their homes survived. It's good for them to hear from someone like the woman you interviewed there who said, I'm happy that people still have their home, because I think a lot of people are going to start feeling that survivor's guilt of why did my home survive and all these other homes on my block aren't there. So it's important for them to hear that.
It's important, but on the other hand, what a testament to the people of Boulder that you can have that perspective and still deal with your own loss and still have that true happiness and relief for someone else, even though you know what a difficult road ahead it's going to be for you personally, just to rebuild your life. That woman that I interviewed, she said, I don't even know where to begin. And so she's struggling with that, but on the other hand, having that same relief for the neighbors that she cares so deeply for in this community that she loves so much.
Yep. Such a close-knit community that has been through so much in this past year alone, but we know that they're going to get through this, and we're all standing behind them. Angeline, thank you for your perspective on this today.